Karnataka today takes an oath to vote. Who better to remind the, people of their importance and what each vote does than Ramesh Aravind, superstar, Karnataka's face, and also the icon for the Bruhath Bengaluru BBMP, to endorse the election process. Why don't you tell us, Ramesh Sharvin, what is in your style, on why people should vote? I've heard you giving a lot of poems.
No, I've been telling, going to colleges and telling them why they should vote in the language that they like. Basically, we've been telling them about, you wouldn't miss an Indian team match, or you miss the other teams, not Indian team, because that's yours. Yeah. You wouldn't miss your sister's wedding. Why? That's yours. You wouldn't miss your, you wouldn't miss your best friend's birthday, because that's yours. Election is like that. It's yours. You can't miss it. You shouldn't miss it because it's yours. Own it up. Own up the elections. And, celebrate the election. Make it a festival like you celebrate Yugadi, Deepavali. Don't make it ordeal for yourself. I've been telling the election commission also, make it easy for people. Make it enjoyable. We are here to select our leader, man. Make it a happy process. Don't make us stand in a queue like, we are not here for anything else. We're selecting a hero. So make it easy for us.
I see that you're largely encouraging the urban areas to come out and vote, and I'm sure you agree with me that they are the worst when it comes down to exercising their franchise.
It's so sad.
Why?
It's so sad. It's so sad. The urban population is supposed to be the more intelligent or the more educated, whatever.
Yeah.
But when your voting pattern is so bad, it's almost a shame.
Yeah.
What's happened with the urban population, I think there's a disillusion.
Yeah.
Whether this guy comes or that guy comes, nothing changes. My life doesn't change. That kind of a disillusionment is so sad. Unfortunately, I keep telling them, see, you have chosen democracy as the form of government. And of course, it's not perfect. There are, small little cracks in it, whatever. But then every game has its rules and you have to play by those rules. You can't play cricket and say, I'll play outside the stadium. Come on, man. You're supposed to play here. You're supposed to play with these 11 people. You can't change the rules. So there are certain rules by which it goes by. And the basic rule, the first rule itself is voting. Yeah. How can you break that rule?
Correct.
So, no, it's just pure sense. And then you have Abraham Lincoln saying democracy by the people, of the people, for the people. It can't be by 20% of the people, by 15%. No.
Okay, so what would you tell people who've lost complete hope? That what is my vote going to do?
That's a very cynical way to look at things. I don't blame you for the cynicism.
Yeah.
But it's a very cynical way. And then say, I've been telling these kids in their language that if every drop in the ocean decides to evaporate and says, what do I do in the ocean? And one drop goes on the other drop, the whole ocean dries up. Then it's not an ocean, man. It's a graveyard. You have dead whales and fish. That's what will happen to democracy.
Well said, yeah.
See, every vote is like a brick which builds this beautiful building called democracy, and we need each brick. The whole building is important for us.
Well, at this point, elections have various issues, but somehow this is an election process where we're voting for the center. It's a general election. We're voting for the Prime Minister. Yeah. So in a larger sense, what's the commitment we need to show towards our country?
No, it's the same commitment that to show it your own individual life. You want your life to bloom. You want to have the best life ever. You want to have a solid bank balance. You want to go around the world. You want your children to live happily, right? It's the same vision which is multiplied by 1 billion times. So it's exactly the same thing. What do you want your life to be? You want your life to be the best? Have the best government there. If you're happy with the okay life, you're happy with the dismal life, select a dismal government. If you want a great life, vote for a great party, vote for a great government, vote for a great India.
Ramesh Aravind, very rarely do we see film stars, superstars of your stature coming out to actually involve themselves in election process. Either we see them campaigning for a certain side or a political party, or staying completely away from it. How is Karnataka different? We know a lot of politicians, a lot of film stars in different states have jumped into politics. Karnataka, we haven't seen that trend.
No, we have. That's purely individualistic. There are guys who want to make a difference by being a part of a party, by accepting political roles. That's one way you approach it. I'm of the other kind. I'm not really that way. I prefer to have a neutral...
You're apolitical.
Yes, I prefer to be apolitical. But then you like to be the part of the process. Yeah. I've been telling kids, don't say I want to be an engineer, I want to be a doctor. Don't stop at that. I'll be an engineer and I'll be an active citizen. I'll be a doctor, I'll be an active citizen. That kind of activism, not necessarily that you go to roads and fight for things. That's not the way. You be a part of the process. Don't be cynical about it.
Very true. Finally, we're looking at all the color and the excitement across India. If there is one reason why you would vote, apart from it being your franchise and your commitment and all of that, one change that Ramesh Aravind wants to see for the country.
The change that you want to see, this is the first step of the long journey that you tread, how can you not take the first step? That's the reason that you vote is because that's the first step in the whole democratic
Okay, what kind of leader are you looking forward to?
I'm not what kind of a leader?
Yeah.
Oh, more than the kind of leader that you look for is a leader who will take the whole of India as fast as possible to the dream that we have. We are not complaining about the direction that the country is going, and all of us are happy with the way India is progressing. But then all of us wish, come on, in my lifetime I would like to see the India that I always wanted.
Yeah.
The youngsters are even more pumped about the speed.
Yeah.
They want the leaps. Okay, we are happy with the growth, but come on, let's not go in the slow motion. Please, we are used to Instagram and 1 minute reels and everything is going fast. We want to say things in 220 letters. We are in that kind of a mode. Make it fast. Let the progress be faster.
So you want you want progress to be super fast, in rapid speed.
At least
Is it possible?
The speed that it deserves. Right. Why are you putting obstacles and making it slower than it can be?
Red tapeism, that should go.
I wouldn't say red tapeism, but then, I'm saying there should be a will about the whole things about the will to make it move, right? Not to pull it back.
Yeah.
The whole idea is to surge ahead as fast as you can.
Right, all right, awesome. Thank you very much. Ramesh Aravind there is a face. He's the election icon, if I may call it, for the state of Karnataka, Bengaluru particularly, for the BBMP. Thanks very much. Let's hope your words resonate.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right, vote for candidates the whole of nation will be proud of.